I've come to the conclusion of this: men and women shouldn't compete. Now, what I mean by that is not meaning that men and women shouldn't be competitive. Competition is healthy, but a woman that wants to compete with you on everything is a woman that is trying to defeat you. Think about that. Don't date a woman that is constantly trying to compete with you. Okay, you should be happy being somewhat mediocre at some things. When I say happy with it, not saying that you should never try to improve those things. I'm saying that you shouldn't feel like you have to be an expert on everything because no one is. You have understand that there's going to be some things that other people are better than you at. If you want to be better at those things, if it interests you and it benefits you, hey, put the time in, invest in it, and you will be better. But for someone that is the opposite sex of you, you're trying to get to know them and date them, to want to constantly want to defeat you in things, and no matter what it is, it can be a game, it could be a card game. Like I said, competition is healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you guys can, there's a back and forth. Now, if somebody's just dominating you over and over again, and they constantly wants to put that in your face that they dominate you in certain things. You gotta kind of see what the underlying tone of that is, right? What does that say about that person? What does that say about your relationship with that person going forward, right? So, not telling you what you should and shouldn't do. Just be careful about it. Kind of look at the red flags. I've been known to see red flags in my past and ignore them and say, well, love will conquer all type bullshit. But that's just ain't the truth. Make sure that you're looking at those things, man. Um, Women have these subtle things about them that you realize that they'll try to do um, when it comes to undermining you and trying to find a weakness in you that they can expose and take advantage of. And it's not that it's it's vindictive or it's not vindictive conscious mindset. It's just their nature. They can't help it. Uh, but it's their way of weeding out, men that they feel that won't be able to sustain them. Or if they are a man eater, then they are looking for a man to eat. And if you are tasting really good because you are weak, because let's talk about that. The predators in the wild go after the weakest and the youngest and the oldest. The weakest, because they don't have to work too hard. They don't want to work too hard. They want to go after the healthiest, fastest, strongest uh, prey. They want to go after the weakest, slowest, sickly prey. And if you are that person that they want to devour, they will seek and find your ass out, and you will show signs of what your weaknesses are, and then they will expose those things. So that's what I'm talking about. And this goes on both sides. It can happen with men and women because men act like bitches sometimes. So that's just the truth of the matter. But I'm just giving you some red flags, some flags that you may not have known about that you're kind of thinking, oh well, she's just really competitive and she has a competitive spirit. That's fine with some things. Like I said, competition is healthy. But if she's competing with you with everything, want to know if she makes more money than you, if she has a better car than you, does she have better looking friends than you, whatever the fuck it could be, better clothes. It's small shit. Now you wouldn't think that would be something that is a big thing, but it is. So be careful about those things, and yeah, just be smart. That's all I'm saying. All right.